All right, so you all know why recruiting is so important in this business, but let's talk about how to do it. Every time you're in a discussion with a potential recruit, your job is not to sign them up right then. That will happen on its own. They have to make that decision. So your job in one discussion is to set up the next discussion. Some people, they might sign up on the first time. Sometimes it might take 5 or 6 of those little discussions to get them signed up. So you're having a discussion with a potential recruit. They're asking questions, you're answering questions, and they say, let me think about it. That can be a way to just, they will go off on their own and might never come back to you. So instead, set up the next time to talk. Something really casual like, okay, great. I'd love for you to think about it, write down all your questions, and I'll touch base with you on Wednesday night. Give them something that a specific time that you're going to reach back out to them and keep setting up the next appointment. One way to do that is through the if I would you technique. This is a great psychological technique to get them to give you something in return for you offering them information. So for example, if I sent you my FAQ link on my website, would you be able to read over that today? Or if I sent you a video from one of my directors, would you be able to watch that today? If I were able to sit down with you Wednesday night to discuss this, would you be able to make it and bring your spouse along? That if I would you helps them see I'm giving you something, so if you could just look at it, that would be giving me something in return. So you're having this back and forth with them of giving information and getting them to give you something as well, instead of just stringing you along.
One of my main recruiting tips is be likable on social media. It's your brand. This is your business. Start treating it like a business. Be likable because people are watching you on social media. So don't go out on social media and start posting like, I'm planning my twins' 2-year birthday and I don't have any friends, no one likes me, I have no one to invite. That sucks. Don't post that. Don't post negative reviews about companies, bashing other companies or other people or your friends. Don't do that. Like, that is the most detrimental thing that you can do when you are working with a marketing company, with a sales company. So the reason that I joined Usborne is because in June of 2016, Heather Pulley, who's my sponsor and now director, she posted a picture of her beautiful office with her new MacBook Pro and something along the lines of, thanks Usborne for helping me get this MacBook Pro. And I thought, man, that's expensive. I know what a MacBook Pro costs. I think I could maybe do that. Maybe I should, I don't know. So I thought about it for 6 months and then I approached her. She never even had to approach me and have a recruiting conversation. I thought about that and I thought about that MacBook Pro and I was like, maybe this is something that I could do as a stay-at-home mom with twins. I did the same thing when I joined. I recently paid off my car. So I put that on social media and just hashtagged like girls with goals. Thanks you, Bam. That was it. I have had so many people start conversations with me because of that simple post. So be likable and post your simple wins. So one of my top recruiting tips comes from personal experience. The tip is keep it simple. Just keep it simple. So what happened with me, 2 of my first would-be awesome recruits came to me really excited about Usborne. Like, tell me about this company. We have a couple questions. They came on different occasions, and I did the same thing. I completely overshared. So in one private message, I told them you make 25% in commission, and here's how you become a director. And I totally scared them both. Like, totally scared them both, and we don't even have communication any further. They were both like, oh man, this is way too much. I can't do this. I got kids, and I'm like, I got kids too. And the truth is, everyone can be successful at Usborne. It just is simple steps. So keep it simple when you're recruiting. Lead with questions. So what are you curious about? What questions do you have? How much would you like to make? Why are you interested in Usborne? I mean, they may just want the books. They may be like, I need $200 extra to pay my car payment. They may be like, we can't afford our mortgage. So figuring out what people want is really important.
Finally, don't oversell or undersell your business. Overselling means saying something like, you can make $10,000 a month doing this business. They might not want or need $10,000 a month, and they don't want to put the time into what it takes to get $10,000 a month. So you're overselling, and they don't believe you a lot of the time. And also don't undersell it. Say, well, I'm just making $100 a month. They might need more than that. They might want more than that to make it worth their time. So instead, get them to tell you what they need in this business, and then you consult them. Remember, you are a consultant. You consult them to meet them where they need it. So for example, you would want to ask these two questions. One, ask them, how much time or how much money would it take for you to make something like this worth your time? How much money would it take to make something like this worth your time? They give you a number. Say, okay, that's great. I think we can make that happen. Then you ask them the second question. The second question is, how much time per month are you willing to devote to your business to make that amount happen? They'll give you a time. You judge whether that is a time that is doable. If it is not, then discuss with them, well, maybe we need to give a little more time devoted, or maybe, I think you could really do more money than that with that time that you say you can devote. And consult them to meet them where they need it and help them see what this business could do for them. And that discussion will really open up their eyes to what is possible for them.